Hello, Blood Bowl fans. Welcome to our Norse team here. So, I debated for a while, but we did pick up the Yeti. The only reason why I really want him, well, I mean, there's a couple of good reasons. If we look over at the team roster here. By the way, I named these guys all after microbreweries in Norway because it seemed appropriate. So here's our Yeti here. What I really am curious about, more than anything else, I've never had a player with disturbing presence. So I'm kind of tempted to see how that works out for us. Could make it so that, I mean, if we play any passing teams, it's hard to tell if we will or not. But if we do, then they'll have to seriously consider their options. Not to mention Claw's pretty good. Breaks the armor, pretty good. Now, what I hate is Wild Animal. I always hate it. Loner's also especially bad. That's why you never want to blitz with these guys, because they do have Loner. Not to mention Wild Animal just make it so that it doesn't work. But I'm going to hope that this is not going to be a big of a deal. Now, the Norse were recently reworked. Recently, I mean like a couple of years ago. Basically, they used to be something very similar to an Amazon team. If you look over the stats here, you'll see what I mean here. They have a lot of their players, at least the linemen anyway, are pretty bog standard in terms of stats. Really low armor skill of about 7. Well, that's not really low, but it's still pretty low. Moving lots of about 6. It's about the same as a human team. Strength is 3, agility 3. Like, basically middle of the road stats. With this, there is really no difference between them and an Amazon team aside from aesthetics. Do you like playing as men or women? Basically is what it came down to. Recently they were reworked to include the Wolverines here, kind of, or not the Wolverines, the werewolves, in the form of the Oldie Widderner, who are a little bit different from the werewolves you see in the Necromantic team, in that all they really have is frenzy and a little bit better strength in exchange for some agility. Now, they do also have a better armor skill, so they're harder to take down than a normal werewolf, but the frenzy does make sure that they get out of position. We have to worry about the same thing with the Yeti here, is that with frenzy, they could be knocked out of position. So, it makes it a little bit more dangerous of a game to play. Now, nicely, all of our linemen start with block. That's pretty good. I like that. Not something you get every day. But it could be that the Yeti does me in here. But we'll find out. I also made sure I grabbed an apothecary because we might need it. And of course, 3 team roles at the very least. For most teams, you want at least 3. You can get away with 2 with a couple of teams. For most guys, you want at least 3. Alright, let's go ahead and start our first game as the Norse here and see how we do. Alright, here we go. Okay. So we are playing against Nurgle. That's funny. That's the team we're going to be playing next. Playing as, I mean. Sure, what the hell. We'll play as Nurgle. He gets to go. He has no pity cash. The question of whether or not he wants to use the 50k to do a Bloodweiser Babe, or if he wants to save that 50k for later. It turns out he wants to do it for later. Holy shit. 280k. Well, with that, can't quite afford the Halfling Master Chef. That's too bad. The Wizard's like probably my best bet here, right? I think those are my best bet. Yeah, everything else I don't think we need. Yeah. The Wandering Apothecary is probably the right thing to do. Okay, let's do it. So this means that the Nurgle team is probably pretty high up there. We'll see how well this goes. So Nurgle team, a lot of disturbing presences, probably a lot of mutations. Okay, and in his stadium. Okay, so they're probably not going to be put off by my team as I will be of theirs. I mean, basically, a Nurgle team is essentially a mix between undead and chaos. Still, though, we are going to battle effectively naked. And you gotta wonder, marking on our legs, tattoo, or do you think that's paint? With the Norse, I might say it's a tattoo. They seem like the type to go for it that way. Okay, I don't get to pick, so that's up to him. What do we got? Probably something eventually, right? You don't choose. What's the default? I think then you receive the ball, right? If you don't choose. There we go. Alright, so we're on defense, so that means he's on attack. Frozen Shield, that's actually not a bad layout. Treacherous Fjord. No, I kind of like Frozen Shield. I think that was the right move. I think not having the werewolf over here, though. Let's put these two guys... Yeah, let's put you there. And you there. I just don't like being on the sides. Otherwise, I think we're good. Maybe shore this up. Okay. I don't know who the hell we're gonna have as a kickoff, but somebody. Let's see how bad the damage is. Level 2. Level 1. 1. 2. An agility upgrade? Agility on your Rodder. Interesting. I mean, Rodders do have agility 4. Usually with a zombie you'd see agility 2. So it's interesting Rodder's getting an agility 3 base. Not aware of that. A lot of Nurgle warriors. Same stats as the Chaos warriors as far as I know. You guys are a little dangerous. Their beast in Nurgle is level 2. Looks like he has a strength upgrade. Yeah, that's what that is. Lord Black Death the Corruptor. That's a hell of a name. Only one of the warriors has gotten an actual level up, though, so that's not too bad. Here's the kickoff. They get an extra team reroll. That sucks for me. Alright, well. See what he does. I mean, seems like tackling the Yeti and his friends would probably be the first thing on his list, right? That seems like exactly what he's gonna do. Okay, let's go. Eventually, when the game resolves it. Okay, there we go. And that's a stun. Alright, with the number break, I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Okay, we can't knock him in the same roll, but definitely a good roll for you. Oh, okay. Beast of Nurgle rolled really stupid, so that's good for me. Nope. Got really stupid. Okay, that's good. That's good, though. So I think our big guy's still going down. Oh, nope. Maybe. He chose to reroll that, so it's a push, maybe. Yeah, there it goes. Not having Mighty Blow or block on the big guy for my Yeti. Oh, really? You're going to use your Blitz there. Okay. Oh, not good for you, though. Kind of pushes him out of formation. Probably. Oh, no. He didn't follow up. Okay. Well, now you can move in a couple of different spots where you want to go. Assuming he does want to go anywhere. Remember, you gotta actually pick up the ball at some point. It is fun to bash people, sometimes to the point where some coaches totally forget to pick the ball. It happens. Sure, come on down and play with my werewolf. What the hell? Or pick up the ball. Only 2+ to pick it up. With a agility 4, that actually makes a great deal of sense. Does seem like he's being involved in the ball carrier. Yeah, I mean, why? Of course, you took your hand off him. Now you can't pass to him. But it looks like he's pretty well trying to cage him effectively. Decent enough. Yeah, there you go. There's the cage. Alright, let's see what we can do. First thing we gotta do is stand our guy up. Second thing we gotta do is probably start moving this general direction, right? Yeah, I think you stand up over this way. And then probably charge in this way. Now with Frenzy, this is a little bit dangerous, but totally not even a reason to worry. Knock him down. Oh, good injury, good injury. Okay, good, solid. I like it. Not regenerated, so that's great for me. Okay, that's fantastic. So we'll come up here. Maybe attack you with the block die. You don't have Frenzy, so... Oh, right. Can't, because you're not... already used up my, my Blitz, so I need to come over here. And do this. Is a push. I'm going to push you that way. And not going to knock you down, so I'll just push you that way. Okay, then go stand next to him. Alright, you... I can at least be threatening about you. How about we come over here? A 4+ to get a wild animal? Really? Or 4+ against the wild animal? That's like a 50-50 shot. Not a big fan of that. Yep. Okay, well, none of our big guys feel like working today. Effectively, that comes down to. Why don't you come up here instead? You come around this side. And you... maybe you stay where you are. Would love to have tackled more people there, but it worked out, I suppose. Got an injury, so at least we're not... I mean... yeah, we have the numerical advantage, so that's good. Thinking about his options. What he's got to do is take me out there. The big guy could come up and shore up a defense, and then someone else could blitz. Decided to tackle him. I mean, might as well, right? He's right next to him. Might free up some options. Only 2+ for really stupid, so that's not so bad. Yeah, looks like he's going to do what I said and shore up there. That makes sense. Oh, really? You're going to blitz with your big guy? Except he keeps failing the... He re-rolled. Wow. He's wasting his re-rolls like crazy. So, you typically don't want to blitz with the big guy because of the possibility of getting a loner. Oh, wow. KO. Alright. Worked out for him, though. Can't you recover on each new kickoff? You know what? I'm going to keep that. Let's just keep the apothecaries for true injuries. We're not going to worry about it too much. But it does mean our numeric superiority on the field is now completely thrown into question. Guy being right next to the big guy is a little bit of a problem, but maybe not too much of one. I'm going to keep him on his side of the field as much as we can. Probably going to attack my werewolf and just keep going that way. Yep, so it looks like. And then this guy tackles. Yep, there you go. Really only one die. That's risky. You already used your reroll too, so it looks like it's low down. Bonnie got injured for it, so we still have numerical superiority, assuming our guy didn't. Regeneration just keeps failing. Looks like our guy only got knocked down. He didn't get injured, so that's good for me. Let's go ahead and stand him up. Stand up our friend here. Stand up our friend here. It's time for our big guy to tackle the Chaos Warrior, or whatever the hell this guy, Nurgle Warrior. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Because that's why not. Because freaking wild animal keeps fucking procking. Really annoying. Alright. Is there a way I could tackle this guy? Maybe? Really, I don't want to. I mean, I could, theoretically. But I think it'd be just a really bad idea. I think what I want to do... 1 die tackle for you. 2 die tackle for you. Let's go ahead and do this. Might limit some options. Okay with this. You know what? I think I will run over here. And you're gonna run over here. Okay. That maybe forces some pressure on that side. You are gonna come up. No, I think you're gonna stay back. You are gonna come up and maybe just shore up this guy a little bit. I don't know, man. I have no idea what I'm doing. This guy's gonna get tackled no matter what, right? So I think what we do instead is we come in over here. And I'm gonna try getting away. Nope. 9+ against tentacles, so that just isn't gonna work. Okay. Didn't the turn. This guy's definitely getting up. That's okay, because I want to be on this side anyway. I want to try to knock this guy with the werewolf, but chances are he's going to try to tackle me with his big guy. This guy is basically free to do whatever he wants. Well, there's this guy here. It's only a push. Okay, he's going to try to tackle me again with this guy, probably. Yep, there he goes. That's the problem sometimes. You get into your head, you need to bring a guy down, and then it just ends up being a push fest. Nothing happens. Yeah, this guy's going down. Maybe not. Okay. I'll totally take a push instead. Fine by me. This guy's a little bit more free to do what he wants to do, depending on what he wants to do with him. And now I can totally tackle from this side, if nothing else horrible happens. Break. Alright, bound to happen. Bound to happen. It's only a stun, though. Not too bad. Not too bad. Could be worse. The ball carrier is effectively free. Yeah, I would tackle something around here. That was not a good tackle for you. You were getting knocked on your ass. You re-rolled it. Not a very good re-roll either. It's only a push. Okay. Well, the ball carrier can at least move to some kind of theoretical cage. At least make it so you have to go through tackle zones to get to him. The edge is not where I would have put him, but alright. Then you can move this guy. Really? Why would you do that? No, you wanted to select him. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, that makes him short up a little bit. That's theoretically better. Okay. Well, don't we have quite the conundrum? What I really want to do is tackle this dude. I think that's the right thing to do. Assuming that, you know, Wild Animal doesn't proc again. Or Bloody Stupid, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Hey, there we go. Alright, knock him on his ass, please. Push him that way. Well, now we're standing next to the ball carrier. Let's see. Could I do this? That's 2 red die, not my favorite. I could run around here and do that. That's 1 die. Could change the odds a little bit. Not by a whole lot, but by a little bit. If he comes down here. Right, and then... Still only one die? Not for sure he'd be marked properly. What if I tackle you there? One die. Tackle you there. One die. Basically, it's one die all around. Oh, I can move you up. Not by a whole terrible lot, though. Yeah, it's not actually going to help me. It's a little bit too late. I don't have very long, do I? Alright, let's try these one-die tackles and see if something happens. So I need to move you, I think. That's all I need to do. Just move you. Move you that way. Stay where you are. And I can move you. That's what I want. Perfect. Okay, he gets to reroll. No, I do? It's a 6+ to catch. It's not going to happen. Don't have been. Disturbing Presence just made that really unlikely, I think. I would have to bounce away from you, which doesn't seem very likely right now. What I could do is come up here. That should give me one extra die on this tackle. Knock you away, stay where I am. Good hits, good hits. Given a stun. I don't want to try to knock you down, because that's 2 die. Only a push, but I'll take what I can get. Go that way. I will follow. And then I want to get you away, but I can't because that's Tentacle Lash, so I'm going to try something really crazy and stay where I am. I'm not going to try tackling. You crazy? Do I look crazy to you? Alright, he's going down. There's no question. Oh, really? I'm surprised. That's going to make me a lot... That's going to make it a lot easier for me to move. Because the guy with tentacles is basically not going to be able to do much. Now, that's going to be trickier. Because I'm not going to be able to pick up the ball with tentacles on the line. That's going to be a lot harder. Okay. That's fine by me. You want to push me onto the ball? He does not. That's too bad, because that could have been advantageous for me. But makes total sense. Makes total sense. I don't think I can pick up the ball. Unless I can somehow get my Yeti down there to tackle the big guy. I don't even know if it's possible or not. Okay, not so bad. Just a knock. Who's next? I mean, you could have the Chaos Warrior try picking up the ball. A 4+ pickup, 50-50 shot. Of course, you're out of rerolls. So that just made it easier for me. So thanks for that. Appreciate it. Okay, so I need to stand my guys up. So you stand up. You stand up. I think we have you tackle the big old Chaos dude. Yeah. Pretty good. Knock him down, please. We have, say, you tackle this guy. Pretty good. Take it. Okay, can I knock down this guy? That's the real question of the hour. Maybe? One die to do it. What I need to do is be able to step away from this guy. But I can't really do much there, even if I do that. Need to knock down this guy somehow, but I can't. Not without a blitz, and I need to blitz this guy to do it. I can't really walk away from here, right? Because of tentacles? Yeah. So I could try... coming up here. Right? Not sure that actually helps me at all, but yes. Here, maybe? It's like going for it. That might be safer. Yeah, do that. Oh, I could have done that with this guy, too. But whatever. Didn't even realize that he was there, to be honest. There we go. That's what I want. A little risky there, I know, but I thought I could get away from it. I was right. It's only a push, but that's all we need. Now, we do have Frenzy up, and this worries me a little bit. Foul appearance, so okay. That means I stay where I am, which I'm totally okay with. Because now I can go and pick up the ball and run for it. And that's what I really want to use the reroll for. I don't know if it's going to work, but I think it's worth a shot. Okay, here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, now. Gotta wait, too. Wow. Was not expecting to get away with that. Okay, now... Shit. We're in trouble. I think we're coming over here. Kind of basically block that guy from doing much, and... I think we tackle this guy, because what the hell, right? Sure. Knock him down. Good, good. You could tackle this guy, maybe? That's a good tackle. I'll take it. Go that way and follow. Okay, I'm liking this. This has a possibility to work. So, in turn. Let's see what happens. We might even score. That kind of just fell into my lap. Now, this guy is a problem. Big guy could tackle the werewolf. Well, see, he doesn't have enough guys to do anything. I guess he's blitz with him over to there, but that's a desperation play. I don't see how he gets away with trying to tackle me. I mean, it's possible he gets a dodge off. It's possible. Yeah, dodge is definitely possible here. He could theoretically dodge away from here, but that's like a +2, I think, to his dodge roll. Needed, I mean. So -2 for him. Because he's got to be able to step back and then charge. He could do it, but I think he wants to knock away at least one of these guys first. Probably the werewolf, because that has the highest... No, I guess that's the lowest agility stat. He's thinking about his options, but if he's not too careful, he's going to run out of time. I could just score right here. He could also be the type of coach who's going, oh, damn it, the dice are against me. And he's going to concede right here. It could happen. I mean, you got to at least pick up your guys, man. Otherwise, you have no options. I mean, I think he still has a chance, but it's a slim one. I think this one got away from him a little bit. It happens. Happens all the time to me. That's for damn sure. Yeah, he's going to let this one go. He's thinking about his options. He doesn't really have a lot of good ones right now. Yeah, his Beast and Nurgle is just in a kind of a bad place. No matter what he tackles, he's in the wrong place. Really trying to grab the ball right then from the Chaos Warrior was just... Or not, whoever tried to grab the ball there. Just messed him up. If he had left the ball next to the Beast and Nurgle, I would never have been able to pick it up. Ever. Now, I did get a lucky roll with the dodge away. Yeah, okay. So I think the smart thing to do here would probably just be to run down the field and score. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Not worry about anything else. So there we go. I could maybe have delayed there, but I think for sportsman's-like reasons, we probably want to go ahead and just score. There's nothing worse than the frustration of seeing your opponent basically just delay and you can't do anything about it. These guys just stay down, I think. Hey, our werewolf got up. That's awesome. We are no longer outnumbered. That's actually an unusual position for the Norse. Usually they get outnumbered pretty quick. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and confirm this setup. It's the same ones we had last time. Worked out pretty well. As long as our big guy doesn't, you know, get confused about where he is. Let's see what happens. I might not need to use the wizard at all. I'm still going to do it if he gets close to my end zone, but I don't think I need to do it. Not so far, anyway. Of course, I'm going to try to keep him from scoring. I basically won this game as long as I can keep him from scoring. I mean, that's a big if, but it's possible. Is he just letting the timer run out? I'm confused. Gotta roll back that rage, man. I'm confused what he's doing here. He's probably considering options. Hopefully that's what he's doing. I mean, hopefully he's calmly and carefully considering his options and how he's going to score in 3 turns. It's totally doable, by the way. I mean, I'm a little scattered out, but if he gets like a touchback or something, he could theoretically make it happen. I wonder if we could actually try to force a touchback. You know, kick as far into the end zone as I can and see what happens. Actually, that's not a bad idea. If it does bounce back, then, well, Nuffle is against him, and he should just accept that. But he has no rerolls. It's going to be a tough remainder of the half here for him, for sure. I think using a reroll on his Beast to Nurgle was... I don't think he needed to do that play. I think if he would have been fine if he had just let him be Wild Animal for another turn. Because these guys have Loner on him, right? Yeah, they have Loner on him. So he took a risk there. That could have just burned for no reason. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, let's force a touchback. Let's see what happens. We get a free bonus turn. It's going to bounce right off the edge, I think. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to tackle this dude here and kind of force our way up. Wow, double skulls. And he has block, too. Yep, okay. Well, nothing I can do there. I don't want to use a reroll for that, so it's just going to turn over. He gets the touchback. Let's see, he chooses to pick up the ball. Because I'm curious, there's like a one-turn touchdown kind of puzzle you can do. I don't think he chose anybody. Okay, that dude. Sure, why not? He gets to go first. Let's see what he does. I do now have an open hole in my defense here. That could probably be shored up if I just push some guys over. But it is an open hole that I did not mean to do. That extra turn kind of caught me by surprise. He does need to knock this guy down. You can do that easily with any one of these guys, I think. Or he could just not play, which is what it really seems like he's doing. He's seriously just running out the clock? He could have walked away. He could have said, fuck this, and just got up and left. Went to the bathroom. He'll be back in like half an hour. It's hard to tell. He doesn't want to concede, but he doesn't want to give me the pleasure. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. This is very strange. He's not moving any of his players into any kind of offensive position here. I think he got mad at the dice. Or mad at me, but I think that's the same thing, right? I think I got some lucky dice rolls. Especially picking up the ball, and he just walked away is what it's really starting to feel like. Well, that's too bad. Maybe I should have delayed. Then I would have knocked down some of his players, but, I mean, that would just cascade some injuries. I mean, we still might be able to cascade some injuries here. He doesn't do anything. I think I'm going to try to knock down this guy, then knock down this guy. But I don't know what else to do there. Yeah, I think he's just letting the clock run out. He could have just walked away assuming that I was going to delay and figured, well, I can't do anything. But it does feel like he left his chair empty, doesn't it? Kind of has that feel to it. How did he get to level? Why is it even a turnover? I guess because the clock ran out and he didn't do anything. Okay, so we're gonna do this. That's pretty good. So you go that way. Nobody blow, but it still worked out as a stun. That's pretty good. Okay, this is gonna be... That's still 2 red die, huh? And we definitely need to take this guy out, for sure. I think what we do is we come over here. It doesn't matter which lineman we really do this with. Only 1 die? Oh, probably because that guy's blocking. Yeah, that guy's probably marking a lot of people there. Stand you up. Can we tackle? No, not with you. You're pretty crazy. How about... No, I think we just take the 1 die. I think we just go for it, and Bob's your uncle. Let's try it out. Foul appearance gives us a little bit of an extra little push there, I guess. Only a push. Alright, push the bulk arrow. What the hell? Push him that way. But stay where you are, I think. Okay. You go and tackle this guy. Pretty good. Follow him. No injuries yet. Oh, right, I can't tackle anybody anymore. I think we just set up for future tackles. And we got to assume that he's going to do something at some point. I don't know why, just in case. So we'll keep these 2 guys in back in reserve. In the meantime, maybe try to gang up on these guys a little bit. You know what? I will go up to here. Sure, why not? Go. Alright, and I think that's it. You know what? A 1 die tackle is a little risky, but I'm going to do it. Totally worked. Okay. Yeah, he could have walked away from the table. So, I mean, this is the problem with playing online, right? If someone had walked away from the table on, like, the tabletop setting this, then that's a concession. Absolutely. You walked away from the table. In this game, it's a little bit harder to say. It'd be kind of nice if there was a button that you could press that wasn't concede, but was like hand over to the AI. Now, granted, the AI is shit. The reason why I'm not trying to learn anything by playing the AI is because I've been told over and over again the AI is shit. It's total and absolute garbage. So, I'm trying to learn by going up against other people, but the problem with regular people is this type of thing. And yeah, it's bad sportsmanship. I mean, he's losing. He's a bad loser about it. That's unfortunate. You know, you got to learn to suck it up. I mean, it's only a game. Although, what could be happening, and I don't know his history, right? He could have some shitty luck going on in this game, right? He could have been playing, like, he decided that today was the day he was going to level up a Nurgle team. And so he just went for it, you know? He started at like 8 o'clock this morning. And he's been playing game after game, and the dice have absolutely fucked him over. I don't know that. Maybe it's true. Well, I'm constructing a narrative. I have time. Why not? So the dice have been absolutely fucking him over. You know, game after game after game. He's played 4 games today. This is his 5th game, and the dice keep fucking him over and over. He's had the worst luck. He cannot score. He cannot get injuries. He's had 5 games now. He's only had 2 guys that are level 2. That's really bad luck. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Based on the SPP split here, it looks like he's gotten at least a couple of scores. Charlie looks like he's gotten MVP at least a couple of times. Okay. So I'm going to try to tackle this guy again. Because it seems like tackling the ball carrier is what you got to do. That's exactly what's going on there. Okay, I was worried the ball was going to bounce into the Yeti's hand. I was not sure how I was going to deal with that. But instead, what we've got is this. So, I think we move you up here. We move you here, tackle this guy. Wow. Is that worth a reroll? On turn 7, I say yes. That's totally worth a reroll. There we go. Okay, so he went down. We could theoretically pick up the ball. Now, the agility 2 on this guy, I don't like it. I don't like it. Come up here instead. You should try to pick up the ball, though. Yeah, there we go. 3+ pickup, that's far better. Although, still can't seem to handle that damn ball. Okay, so now if he's actually playing, and who knows if he is or not, but now would be the time, right? Now would be the time to say, hey, here's my chance. At the very least, pick up this guy, pick up the ball, and chuck it downfield. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. So, if I were to play this, I mean, he's not going to stand up. What I could try to do is foul one of these guys. With who, though? I don't have anybody I really want to risk for that. The referee is... Oh, he's right there. I'd have to surround one of these guys, I guess. I don't know how that's going to work either. You'd have to take some time and dedication to do that. Not really my favorite thing to do. So instead, I'm going to try to pick up the ball. But even if I do pick up the ball, I don't think we can score. Yeah, movement allowance just does not allow for it. Now, maybe I pick up the ball, come up here, hand it off. Even with the handoff, though, the agility 2 doesn't make that very likely. But assuming we pick up the ball at all, we can come over here, hand it off, and then a good chance to re-roll, and then he can walk it down the field. Getting him some SPP. I mean, he already has some for some injuries, which is great. But it'd be nice. This guy also has injury, SPP. Turns out the werewolves are good for that. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it just seems like he walked away. He might come back for the next half. Possible. I'll live in hope. I can live in hope. But if this was a league game, I would totally have reported him. But this is not a league game, right? This is casual play, so whatever. So, is there a better way to handle that? Probably. Probably don't tackle with the werewolf, and I wouldn't have to use the reroll anyway. Right? I should have just picked up the ball and ran with it and see what I could do. Knowing that he's basically gone. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick the ball, we're going to come up here. Okay, he did actually pick up the ball. He actually walked over this way. Hand the ball off to this guy. You just can't seem to catch. It is a 4+ to catch, so that's 50-50, right? 4, 5, and 6 are my possibilities there. That's half the die. He did roll a 1. Almost anything would be better. There you go. Might as well. Might as well solidify the lead. We can just pretend these are Norse cheerleaders, though I think it would be hilarious, or even not even hilarious, great, if there were some Norse men doing the cheerleading. I think that would be better. But he might have just given up. He is kind of outnumbered on the field here. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can just play, have some fun. All right. Let's see if he actually places anybody in defense or changes anything, or if he just walked away. I mean, it's hard to get a judge on Norse right now. So, the werewolves are interesting. I think they definitely need to be developed. I think they need block. I think we got one of these guys leveled up, though, right? Oh, so close. No, he needs another injury. Or something to level him up. But, yeah, not quite. MVP slot would totally do it. But they definitely need block, I think, in order to be effective. But I understand not starting them with block. It makes total sense from a balance perspective. Frenzy's definitely a negative. But what they did was they upped the... yeah, it's the same movement allowance as anybody else. But they upped the strength and lowered the agility in response. But by upping the armor value, they had to provide another negative. Right? Because the AV8 just doesn't come out of nowhere. You start with a base number of stats, and it's like a point buy system, right? You got to buy your points. So you do that by choosing a negative, like Frenzy. Now, Frenzy isn't always a negative. Frenzy can actually be really, really good, because it means you follow up. But it means you always have to follow up. You always have to follow. You don't have the choice to stay. So it can definitely lead you to be out of position. It's not horrible. And it's actually thematically appropriate for Fjolsvinir, otherwise known as werewolves. Totally works. I would kind of like to see every lineman here have Frenzy, but that's totally not the way it works. I think the thrower does? I don't remember. I'll have to look at that again. He does, though, right? Yeah, he has Frenzy. Well, I mean, we should try to get as many injuries as possible. Try to get that SPP up. And if he's not going to play, I'm definitely going to try to get some SPP. We could do it by scoring just by running down the line, I suppose, but that's not nearly as much fun. What we'll do is we'll ignore the big guy. Bring this guy over here. And leave him alone. Now, if he doesn't make a choice, I think it gets chosen for him. He doesn't choose the kickoff location. I think it's just wherever your mouse is pointing at the time. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. It might just go over the center square. That would make the most sense. I thought I'd give him a little bit of fun by giving him a touchback, but that apparently did not happen. Well, I mean, the touchback happened, but he didn't choose anything. Okay, the big guy throwing the ball is kind of weird. Spotty suffers injury. Who's on Spotty? Oh, Spotty's one of his guys there. Okay, that just made things a lot harder for him. Wow, dropped right in front of me. That couldn't have been better if I had planned for it. Okay, so definitely knock this guy on his ass, please. Okay, or you can just chase him down, I guess. That works too. There you go. And Frenzy's kind of nice because it effectively acts as a reroll, right? Not really, but like a positional reroll, kind of. Okay, so next I want to take out this guy, and then we can just walk up the field. So, here, we'll put you there. And we'll put you there. And we'll put you there. Wow, really bad. But still. Yeah, it's a single die, but it worked. Okay. Now we try to pick up the ball. That's the real question here. Can we do it? We're kind of spreading the SPP a little thin here. I have no idea who the player was who got the score last time. Oh, here he is. Holton's. Okay, well, here. We'll go ahead and pick up the ball with you. Come down here. Or not. Or you just not pick up the ball at all. Alright, give it at least a 10. I just don't trust the random number generator. I think it rolls only on a periodic schedule. I just want to make sure. There we go. He picked it up. But yeah, if he's not going to do anything, I mean, I don't know if I trust that still. So I'm going to make a cage. A very loose cage, but it is still a cage. Yeah, that's still the same. We'll go ahead and make a cage out of you there. Just to be on the safe spot, you know? And you there. And... you know what? Come over here. And here. And we'll tackle this guy. Nope. Nope. No, no, no. I misclicked. I totally misclicked. Whatever. I can pick him up. I don't know. He could be there now. I'm a little tempted to concede, but that's not really going to work. What that's going to do, if I concede, is give him the score of 4-2, which will look really impressive, but that's totally not what is actually happening here, so not going to give him satisfaction. I'm just going to try to get the SPP as much as possible. Maybe spread out around the team, not too bad. Doesn't up our TV at all, I think. It totally depends on what our winnings are going to be. If this were a real game, what would he do? Well, he wouldn't be able to pick up these guys at all. He'd probably be tempted. He'd probably pick up this guy and, like, charge over. He's got to deal with this, right? So this is the kind of placement I should be doing more often. Rather than the tight cage with them on either side, this is more of a loose cage. But the idea is that if you want to get to the ball carrier, you're not next to him if you manage to tackle a guy, right? You have to dodge through. Now, an elf could totally do this. The reason why you wanted to beat them in a tight cage with them on four corners, as far as I know, is to kind of boost the tackle defense, which we definitely need against elves, but against another bash team like Nurgle, I think the loose cage is probably better, because I don't think they have the agility to be able to get through it. Now, he does have one guy with a high agility score, who I've totally lost now. Yeah, here we go. The Rotter. It's kind of weird. But that's almost elf levels of agility. That Rotter could theoretically sneak through some lines. Now, he doesn't have dodge, so it wouldn't be a very good chance, but he does have a chance. Possibility. That'd be kind of interesting to kind of see it developed, like a level 3 Rotter. If you manage to get any more SPP, would be kind of interesting. Put dodge on him, see how he goes. That'd be really cool. Alright, so I think what we do is we get this guy up as far as possible. Do we want to level up this guy? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. What we do is we hand it off. We come up here, hand the ball to this guy. Can't frickin' handle the ball at all. I need a 5+ to catch it, really? Oh, because of Disturbing Presence. Oh, okay. Skip it. Yeah, the Disturbing Presence is totally throwing it off, even though he's stunned. I totally didn't realize that was a thing, but that makes total sense. That's the problem with Nurgle Warriors. Okay, so that's going to be interesting when we play Nurgle. Is our next team. It's not going to be for, like, 2 games, but, you know, that will be interesting to note. Is that basically that adds a +2 to everything. Is that true for fellow players, or is it anybody? So, let's see. Any player must subtract 1 from the d6 when they pass the intercept or catch. Okay, so that's interesting because that makes it so your own Nurgle team can't play a passing game. It says any player. That means your own players. Which is funny because you think the Nurgle players would be kind of used to it. But apparently it's just that level of disturbing. Or even players in your own team. So then why go for the agility on their Rotter? Well, it makes no sense in terms of making any passes or catches for sure. But maybe he had the idea of, like, going dodge. Get him to level 3, get dodge on him. He could walk through like an elf. Maybe that's what he's thinking. But yeah, with Disturbing Presence there, that is kind of weird. What's this other one? Foul Appearance. Any opposing player that wants to block him must first roll a d6 and score 2 or more. Okay, so that's what the +2 we've been seeing is. Alright. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's not as good as block. Basically, they just have to not roll a 1, and then they can do stuff. But, yeah, it makes it so this pass right here was a really bad idea. It could mean that the pickup's going to be really difficult. Pass, intercept, or catch. No, that's doable, right? You can definitely catch. You definitely pick up. Pickup is not on the list. So what we do is you come up here. You are the guy who made the score last time, so why don't you go ahead and pick that up. Or not. Just can't do it. Just cannot do it. Keeps rolling 1s. Fine. The thing is, if I was playing this in a real game, I would totally re-rolled that. But since he's just letting the clock tick, we can contemplate otherwise. What I should probably do is pick up some of my guys. These are not my guys. Never mind. I don't have anybody to pick up. I thought I had someone mutually knocked down, but I don't think that's true anymore. Yeah, that's probably not true anymore. Okay. Well, what I should probably do is try to knock down these guys. To get some kind of injury or SPP would be kind of nice. I can move my big guy up, so I can tackle him next turn. Tackling, like, the Pestigore would be pretty good. Daisy's a pretty good name for a Pestigore. What other Pestigore? I thought they had another one. A bunch of Rotters? The Pestigores are basically the normal equivalent of Blitzers, I think. Uncle Warrior. Do these guys all have Disturbing Presence? No. Now, Nurgle's Rot, which is a chance of anybody they kill to become their own. Basically, the undead power. But yeah, then open up the Pestigore. Did I knock one of them out or something? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. The Pestigores are down. So much for the Blitzers. Are they Blitzers, though? They have Generation, Nurgle's Rot, Horns. Yeah, I think these are the Blitzer equivalents. I guess we'll find out when we make our Nurgle team. I don't have anybody in reserve, right? No, nobody back here. Nobody over here. All right. There was one team setup I saw, which was basically, like, I think it was 11 Norse. No, Castlebar, this is my first game, but I'm playing somebody who's left the table. And I don't want to give them the satisfaction of conceding, damn it. Don't want to give the satisfaction. So I'm going to let the time run out on their turns and then do what I can here. So we should probably at least tackle a little. Oh, I do have somebody knocked down. I totally did. All right, I thought I did. All right, knock this guy. Oh, man, really? Yeah, it's the strength. So this guy is negated by this guy. There's two guys here. Oh, they negated by. Okay, there we go. Do that. There we go. I'll take it. Hoping for an injury, but I'll take what I can get. A view up here. Alright. And tackle you, maybe? Yeah, there you go. I'll take it. I mean, I'm just looking for injuries. SPP. Just a little bit of SPP. Or not. Okay. Alright, so all you have to do, bud, all you have to do is pick up the ball. Oh, you pick up the ball, you run over here. Hey, he did it. He did it. Alright, if we want to just score and fuck it, why not? We can pass the ball here, but with agility 2, that's just a really bad idea, I think. So instead, we'll just try to go for as many injuries as possible, I guess. So we'll gang up over this side. After we tried to gang up on this big guy, let's try to do it. We move the beast over, it'll be great. So yeah, just gang up on this guy on all sides. I think we've knocked down everybody else around him. But if we move the beast in, we might have the strength for it. Alright. Yep. Turn. Oh, I probably should have moved this guy in too. The beast should have enough strength, right? So this guy has 6 strength. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I move the werewolf in, that'll be like another 5. Of course, then I can't actually tackle, right? Because I need to push this guy first. So I think the beast has got to try to make up that himself. It means only probably 1 die against him, maybe 2. The high strength makes this a difficult push. But with him surrounded, we can maybe foul him. I get a guy kicked off the field, big deal, right? Yeah, I mean, my opposing player has decided not to oppose me, so I can do whatever I want. Just trying to get SPP here. We try surrounding another player, like the Pestigore. We've already knocked down 2 of his Pestigores. Knocking down a 3rd wouldn't be too bad. Or we could try to surround... really, surround the Pestigore is probably the best bet. We'd probably get people all the way around. And the foul would probably go unnoticed by the ref. We'd have to do it with somebody strong, though. Just looking at things around here. So, disturbing presence, foul appearance, Nurgle's Rot, Regeneration. Though his regeneration rolls have been failing pretty badly, too. Yeah, 1 to 3. Okay, so basically you have a 50-50 shot to resurrect. Okay. Unfortunately, he failed both of his. Fortunately for him. Fortunately for me. Okay, when the player suffers a casualty result in the injury table, roll twice. Oh. I think only Rotters have that problem, though. I don't think the Pestigores do, right? There goes Rot, Regeneration, Horns. Yeah, no, it's just the Rotters. Okay, which makes sense. The Rotters should definitely be the ones with that kind of penalty. Okay, so we can just score, but I do want to try to tackle this guy here and see if this works. Chance for wild animal, right. So why don't you go and stand next to this guy and kind of prod him into not being a wild animal? Yeah, there we go. Okay. One die. Did not work. I'm going to reroll that. We're going to hold off. Again, don't trust the random number generator here. 1, 2, 3, go. Loner. So, yep. That's why you never try to blitz with the big guy. Because sometimes you get knocked in your ass. That's why. That's why they tell you never to blitz with the big guy. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have just walked up to the big guy and then try to tackle him with, like, anybody, basically. Oh, I totally didn't realize there was a Rudder right here. I should have knocked that guy down. For a minute, I thought that was one of mine. Yeah, I should probably knock him down and move somebody in his place. That's the appropriate thing to do. Always stand the beast up first, and then do that. For some reason, I thought that was one of my guys. I totally didn't realize. That's very silly of me. I was hovering over him all the time just to look at his agility up score, so... yeah, that was very, very silly. It's okay. And now it's hard to say. If this is a real game, I don't know what would happen here. Because he definitely wouldn't let me get to this point. Surrounding your big guy is never a place you want to be in. I've been in that place a couple of times. Believe me, it's not a good place to be. And of course, having a guy way off by himself. I mean, he has a little bit of cover, but come on. That's not even real cover. This guy could totally get up. Oh, he couldn't get there, though. He doesn't have movement allowance. But he wouldn't have stayed down, I don't think. Yeah, so, like, there's a couple of things in here that just aren't realistic. It's like the problem I have with, like, playing chess against myself, or playing any game against myself, is that I don't set up what a real player would do in that situation. If I'm playing against myself, I usually try to give the win to one of the sides. So, like, if I'm playing, like, let's pick a game out of nowhere. Let's say Master of Orion. All right? Where you're playing, you can play hot seat mode. And I've done that. I have spent, I don't know how many weeks, playing a hot seat mode where I'm playing each individual faction. I think I had to install some mods to do that, too. But I was playing, like, 5 different sides. But eventually it gets to the point where it's like, well, okay, I can build this up, but once we meet each other, what do I do? Do I fight against myself? I mean, yeah, maybe. Oh, he just got up. Huzzah. Alright, we're gonna knock you down. Not that way, though. We're gonna knock you down with this guy. So that you go the other way. And that way. Definitely stay where you are, though. Actually, got a KO. Okay, I thought it was going to be an injury there for a minute. Alright, let's get that. Thank you. Coming over this way. And yeah, we can't really tackle with anybody else. We got to do this. Foul appearance. I mean, really just have to not roll a 1. Let's do the team reroll. Nope, rolled a 1 again. Okay, just can't tackle the Nurgle for some reason. I can try doing it with this guy. Just don't roll a 1. That's a pushback. I mean, I'll do it, but it's stupid. Yeah, go that way. Don't think I'll get a good result here. Yeah. You know what, I'm gonna just go up to here and delay. It's not a league game, Caspar. It probably should be, but this is just with somebody random. So that explains why he was able to just walk away from the table, basically. Nope, foul appearance. Just keeps making its appearance known every time. Really can't seem to tackle this guy. I've already used my blitz, so I can't do that again. So, come up here. I can tackle one more time with this guy, I think. There we go. was an armor break. It's only a stun. Ah, well. No injuries for me, it appears. Push, no big deal. Go that way. Probably should have followed that, but tough shit. Yep, okay. Well, I mean, I could keep scoring. I could just score, but what I want to try to do is get some SPP some other way. I mean, this guy's definitely going to level up once he scores. Or I could hand it up to the ball guy to this guy here, and he'll level up. Well, I mean, giving him block would kind of be nice. I could try passing the ball over. With a 2 agility, he's going to have a hell of a time picking up that ball, and I've already used my reroll. Yeah, I don't know. I've knocked down that guy. I can knock down these guys a little bit. I could circle this guy. Oh, no, I can't really circle him, can I? Yeah. They're not going to stand up. Yeah, I think we just try to blitz these guys and knock them down, but I don't think we're going to get much in the way of SPP. We don't get an injury or at least a KO. I guess what I could try to do, I haven't been trying to do, I probably should, is try to push them off the field. I'm usually really bad about setting those up, but I should learn. Two minutes never felt so long, right? When the other guy's not doing anything, round and around and around we go. Well, we stop and nobody knows. I don't know why I went to a fake Transylvanian accent there, but I did. It didn't stop me. What is that supposed to be anyway? Is that entrails around... I don't even know what it's supposed to be around. What is that? It's not a cross, because there would be a fourth end. It's just a 3-pronged something? But it's not a pitchfork, because 2 of the ends go off to the sides. What the hell is that? Is that like a disemboweling tool? Maybe? I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, let's come up here. And you come up here. What I'm going to try to do is push this guy over, but I need to set up properly for that. I need to make sure he doesn't have any other options, basically. Yeah. Oh, the disturbing presence is everywhere, so who knows if this is actually going to work. Yep, foul appearance. That's what I was worried about. Makes those tackles just not work. Okay, well, might as well try to hand off the ball to the werewolf and see where that goes. Hey, he actually got it. We'll just end turn, and then next turn, the werewolf will score. And that'll be it. But yeah, man, that disturbing presence, man, those ones come up more often than you think. That's a really powerful ability that they just get by default. I mean, you just have to not botch your roll, but it's a 1 in 6 chance, though. Yeah, I know handoffs don't give SPP. I just want the werewolf to get the touchdown that he levels up. Norse don't really have a passing game, so I really couldn't trust him to catch the ball if I passed it to him. I guess what I could do, if we want to talk crazy talk, and let's talk absolutely craziness, because why not? We've got the time, right? We could move Holton's down, I mean, just by 1 square, so it is a throw. And then if he does a successful throw, that's 1 SPP, he levels up. He catches the ball, and then he goes to touchdown, he levels up. So theoretically, we could get 2 levels up here. We could try it. It's stupid. With 2 agility, we don't have a very good chance. With no rerolls, we don't have a very good chance. But what the hell? We don't lose anything by trying it out. One of the werewolves might get MVP anyway. So, I have a chances, Holton's. Or Balder Brigg, sorry. Balder Brigg. Holton's the other guy, right? No, Service Sam. Who the hell is Holden's? Oh, Holden's is that, right? Holden's is the lineman. But I'm getting these guys confused. They're all microbreweries, alright? I don't know how to distinguish one from another. I don't like beer. I just thought it'd be funny to name them. Okay, last turn. Oh, but he gets one turn of 2 minutes of basically him just slowly saying, fuck you. Alright. Alright, so we're going to try one last chance at tackling for SPP. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Nope. Alright. How about this side? This is gonna work. Push. Stay where you are. Alright, push him again. Nope, foul appearance kicked in. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Definitely try to push this guy. Nope, foul appearance again. Wow. One die. It's a push, but not in the direction I want it. No, you know what? Stay. I messed that up entirely, but that's okay. Normally, if I had another blitz, I'd be able to roll around and push him and maybe push him off the side there, but we already used our blitz, so that's not going to work. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. You're going to come over here. Oh, shit. No, that's not going to work. Because now I have to take my hand off of him. Okay, no, so that's fine. What we do is we stand you there. Right? Because that's not a handoff. That's a pass. Okay, so you're going to throw. It's a quick pass. It's a hell of a roll, but I think we have a good chance. Let's go for it. Nope. He fucked it up. Well, that 2 agility. That 2 agility, you know? It's alright. Whatever. So, I mean, if he was playing, he'd be able to at least revel in the fact he's not going to lose 0-3. But he's not here. So we can just stand here. You know what? Let's at least say... good game. Let's at least try to extend the hand of sportsmanship. If he gets slapped away or ignored entirely, that's on him. It's not on us. It's fine. Sorry, Magic Marker, you're having a bad day. I'm sorry my contribution to that. I don't really feel like it's my fault, but I can commiserate, at least. That's what the I'm sorry means. That I'm commiserating with your pain. I don't think I'm responsible for it, but I'm sorry for it. It happens. It happens. And we'll just sit here and wait, because he does get the last say here. But that'll do. So who's the MVP? I think it's really one of the werewolves. I could be wrong. I mean, it could be one of the linemen, but I don't know who else it would be. Maybe Holton's? I mean, so he might get the level up anyway. I don't think anybody else did anything. Even our Yeti didn't really get an injury. Yeah, nobody else got an injury at all. It was mostly just our werewolves. Yeah, I didn't use my wizard because I didn't want to rub in the salt. I mean, he probably walked away from the table anyway. But in case he looks at this later, if he looks at the replay, I want to be able to stand by every move I made in the replay. I don't want to say that I was being equally as salty. So, stay away from it. And it turns out I didn't need it in that first half. So, I mean, it's possible I could have needed it in the second half if he had played. I think he could have come back from this easily. Easily. The first touchdown was definitely mine, but the rest of those could have been his. It absolutely could have been his. I think he could have taken this away very, very easily. I think this could have turned around. Okay, so we got a 2. I'm rerolling that. There we go. 5 is much better. Thank you very much. So, yeah, one of our Wolverines got the MVP slot. Makes total sense. So that would have been 3 if that pass had worked. If I had saved the reroll for the pass, that totally would have worked. Sadly, not the way it worked out. That's okay. Go ahead and level up. Yeah, just service I am, but we'll level up later. Alright, so we get level up. Well, not great, but at least some strength possibilities here. Guard could be interesting. But I think... I mean, I kept going back to why don't these guys start off with block? And I think that's where I'm going to rest. I think block's just a really good starting skill for everybody. Right? Block and dodge for everybody is kind of like the dream. I mean, Dauntless is good, but I don't think really necessary. That might have helped to go against the Nurgle Beast, but maybe not. Yeah, I mean, Guard's nice, but probably not on a Wolveriner, whatever you want to call him. I want Guard on like a lineman or maybe the big guy. I think for this guy, block's the way to go. Okay. And that'll do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Blood Bowl. I'm Piece of the Universe here, Piece of the Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.